questions for Andi or Merritt?
Andi, we'll start with you. What was it like to be back in Bob and kind of the energy from the crowd?
It was really nice to be back in Bob. I definitely think that our team was super fired up to be back. Obviously 4 games on the road. It gets tough. You miss the energy and the excitement in the Bob and just playing in your own gym. And I know that these past couple games obviously felt like there was a lack of energy, especially for our team. And so being back here, it's really easy to create energy. And it's just an amazing atmosphere, good to play in.
Is that what you credit that start of the match? You scored the first 6 points. Start of the match was because of the crowd energy?
Oh, for sure. And my team.
Andi, you've hit under 200 the past 3 games going into tonight, and then you just pop off. I mean, what adjustments have you made in the practice gym that resulted in tonight's performance?
Yeah, I know I talked to Bergen a lot, and I just got with her. Obviously, our connection hasn't been the best lately, and we knew it wasn't the end of the world. It's going to happen. It's mid-season. People are getting tired. Like, we're playing back-to-back games on the road. So I just got with her, and I was like, hey, we're going to get in the gym. We're going to work on this. Obviously, I had my teammates supporting me the entire time, and just a huge shout-out to Bergen. Obviously, she worked with me a lot, and she kept feeding me the ball tonight, and I think we really saw that connection come back.
Coach Cook mentioned that part of the struggle is you just hit the same shot. Has that been something also you've been working on, just trying to
Yes, working in practice a ton on hitting different shots. I think that now we're so far into the season where teams can scout. They know my favorite shot, and so they're reading it, and so just working to not hit it as much.
Andi talked about the first set energy. What happened in the third set? I mean, Michigan State kind of flipped a script on you again. What happened there?
Yeah, I think any good team who play is going to come out of the second and third match locker room talk, and they're going to make changes. And I think right now the big thing for our team is we have to make changes when they make changes too, and we have to adapt to their changes. And so we're kind of trying to figure out what that looks like as a team. But I mean, a lot of credit to them. They had, like Andi said, they scouted us left and right. They knew what we wanted to hit, those things. Like, they played a very good defensive match, and I think for us right now it's kind of just figuring out our groove and how we're going to better adapt to those changes when certain teams do make those changes. So I think for us it's kind of just like focusing on our side of the net and making sure that we're playing Husker volleyball and holding ourselves to the standard that we know that we can play at, and I think that's kind of our main focus right now.
What did they do? What kind of changes did they do to throw you off your groove in the third?
Yeah, I think they just were a really good blocking and defending team. Like, if I don't know the stats, but they dug a ton of balls, and I think obviously that's kind of hard to play against when you're like, holy cow, I just hit the best shot of my life and she was standing right there. You know, it's that sort of thing. I have to give them a ton of credit because they're a great defensive team, but I would say it's more in that realm of just defensively making those changes and how are we going to adjust on the offensive side.
And how were we able to do that in the fourth set? Only 1 error, and I think it was on Bergen's dump attempt.
I think, like I said, we just went back and focused on us and being who we are, and at the end of the day, if we play our game and we play Nebraska volleyball, no one's going to stop us, and we're going to plow through whoever is put in front of us. And I think that's kind of what the mentality that we like to have is like, whoever's on the other side of the net, we're not going to worry about it. We're going to be us. We're going to play like us, and we're going to find a way to win no matter who it is. So I think that's what you saw in the last set.
Merritt, something not, I mean, John's talked about how well serving's gone in practice, but again, you finished with 14 service errors as a team. Is something not translating from the practice gym to the matches?
I think serving is the one skill that you can control, and that there's no other factors in play. And so I think for our team right now, there's obviously nerves when there's no other factor involved. It's literally you and the ball. But I think right now we're kind of trying to find the balance of going for it, because you have to serve aggressively or teams are just going to side out that ball immediately. So we're kind of trying to find the balance of what does Andi's serve look like where she's still being aggressive but she's low error. I think every single person individually is kind of trying to figure that out right now. Like, what does my serve look like where I'm going back there and I'm going for it? I'm not just putting in a free ball for the other team to side out on, but I'm also low error and can help contribute in that aspect. So I think obviously there's a little bit of nerves in trying to figure that out, and when you're making adjustments in a skill that is just you and the ball, you're going to have to go through the rough parts. And so I think that's what we're seeing right now, but everyone individually is really focused on finding what that serve looks like for them, where they're still being really aggressive and can score points, but also minimizing errors, clearly, which we need.
Merritt, what did you see from Andi tonight? Career high in kills and 6 blocks as well.
I mean, I know Andi can play like that every single day, and I think I'm very proud of her, because as a freshman, you're going to go through. I mean, I was a freshman at one point. Teams start figuring you out when you come into your freshman year. They have no idea what to expect, and so once teams start kind of figuring you out, you have to adjust mentally but also physically. And I know she's been working really, really hard on that, so I'm very proud of her, and I tell her all the time.
Thank you, Merv.
She's way better than she gives herself credit for, so she's awesome.
Final questions?
Andi, what are you looking forward to about playing Penn State tomorrow night?
I'm just really looking forward to how competitive it's going to be. Penn State's a really good team, and we're a really good team, so I think it's going to be a super high-level competitive match, and I know that we're ready for it.
All right, thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.